Good afternoon and welcome to Liverpool, Nova Scotia. We are tuned in for the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. My name is Brian Chick. I'm here with Chelsea Carey, and we are in for a good matchup today with some of the most familiar faces in curling, Jennifer Jones and Brent Lang, and they'll be taking on Brittany Tran and Rylan Kleider. Good afternoon, Chelsea. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
Oh, just dandy. We're in for a great matchup here. Obviously, a lot of experience on the Jones-Lang duo. They've won between them pretty much everything there is to win in curling, including the 2023 Mixed Doubles Nationals. That's one thing that I think a lot of people may forget about, where, you know, the resumes being what they are. They have won a national mixed doubles. And then you've got on the other side Rylan Kleider and Brittany Tran. They're a team that just got together this year. Rylan was playing with his sister Madison for the last couple of years in the mixed doubles circuit, but paired up with Brittany Tran, a former junior national champion. So certainly less experience, but that's usually going to be the case if you're up against Jones and Lang.
Yeah, it's hard to be more experienced, that's for sure.
So, Kleider and Tran are going to start with the hammer by virtue of the pre-game shootout, and Jennifer Jones looks a little funny throwing lead rocks.
Yeah, Lion, yep.
A little unfamiliar, that's for sure, but you know, this draw tap is right in her wheelhouse. Skip, so I like her chances on this one.
Of course, in mixed doubles, you got two stones pre-placed, and that come around to the button is almost always the opening move.
Back four?
Yeah, unless it's a power play,
four.
it's always the opening move, and I talked about this a little bit in the earlier game. I can't stress enough how important that shot is. If you, Colin always used to say when we played doubles together, if I missed that shot, he had to make 3 run backs, and he's not wrong. It's it just puts you in jail the whole end if you miss it, so it's a huge shot. And
a girl, great shot.
Not surprisingly, Jennifer makes no mistake, nor does Brittany Tran. Well played.
Good.
You mentioned this is not the first game of the day. This is the third draw of 4. There will be another one on tonight. So every team already with at least one game under their belt.
Line's good.
Both these teams with a win in their opening game, so coming in at 1-0.
Bit of room. Got a curl. Not going to get to it yet. There you go. Line's good. Always curl. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Get it in there. Yep. Or not. Okay. Pretty good. Top 4.
Little more for this rock. Even close to mid.
I want to kind of cross it if we can.
Okay. I'm using the 1 though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I still think.
Using the 1, so he thinks there's something different about this rock. I'm not sure whether that means it curls a bit more or is a little straighter or something, but
Line's good, a little tight.
obviously they identified something in it.
I can go if we need to. Little bump.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Teams
Little bump.
did have a pre-competition
Little
practice,
bump.
and they always have a practice before
Back
the
back
game
tee.
as well. So, yep,
Back tee.
Curl,
probably anticipating a little extra curl from this one.
Curl.
Pretty well done there.
Yeah, you heard Brittany say she wanted to cross it a touch, and they didn't quite get that, but that angle is pretty good. That's a pretty good shot by Rylan.
That looks really hard.
Just tap this.
Same as Rylan, yeah.
Brent Lang looking just to follow that shot down.
Line's good. Close.
Maybe not quite as positive with the release as Rylan was.
Yep.
That will affect how the rock travels and how much it curls.
Hard. You gotta get it by a red. Go. Or yellow. Sorry, I thought it was heavier than that.
Jen saying she thought it was heavier than that. If it had been heavier than that, then they probably would have gotten it.
I don't think we need more than that.
Just a little bit either miscommunication or not quite right.
That looks pretty good. I'll be solid back line.
Over curled. So that's a big miss from Brent. This is a good opportunity for Team Tran Kleider to really put a lot of pressure on in this first end with the hammer.
You're throwing a little more weight on this one, looking to maybe chip off from the yellow and roll on top of your reds just to stack them all up in a line. Didn't quite get the roll they were looking for, but still not in bad shape.
No, not bad. Would have loved to roll that a little bit low, but still, I mean, it's you're a couple shots away from even having a chance to be shot stone here for Jen and Brent.
Okay.
Could try to play that. We're gonna lose this yellow. They could lie 3.
Pardon?
Yeah, whatever you like.
Well, I think you're either drilling that and trying to open up the forefoot, or you're running this. Like the back one always jams. We're trying to give up 2 here.
Yeah, I like the run.
Yeah, I like the run too. This was my first thought. Kill that back red. Your yellow will just straight jam onto that back red, so that'll go. The top red will go, and they'll still be sitting 2. But if you can stick the run rock in here somewhere, you might have a chance. I mean, like Brent said, at this point, you're pretty happy to give up a 2.
Yeah.
It looks like it could be more than that right now. So,
I like the run.
important shot here from Brent.
Turn pair low.
You just want to make some noise, as they say, and just change up. Give yourself maybe a chance to get one in there, because right now it's all red.
Yeah, they're in a bit of jail right now, so need a big one out of Brent here.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Over curls a little bit and misses the pile in the back, so now really a good opportunity for Tran and Kleider to twist the screws here a little bit.
Freeze there.
Yeah. Like what way are you seeing?
Well, I was thinking just freezing it.
Okay.
The best they can do probably is stuff this. Then it gets rid of that. Yeah.
Is it better to try to tap it a hair?
Just looking. Yeah, right now they can probably make the triple, right?
I know, that's why.
We just guard this? 5? Like if you just go here, it into the house. Yeah, and just lock it there. Actually, that probably, if you nose it. I was thinking, well, do we need to move this out though? What if you just stay frozen? Right. Okay, I like less weight, and even if you tap it and move it back, it's good. Yeah, you want it hair high if anything. I'm seeing like, yeah, similar weight I just threw, like this through. It's gonna be a bit on the min side, Britt, but I don't think we need to.
Rylan doing our job for us there. Oh, love
I
when
was
that
about
happens.
to say that the players are mic'd up, so we don't have to talk all the time. You can let them explain it to you.
That looks pretty good, yep.
I like this call. They talked about playing it with more weight, and I don't think you need to, but they talked about throwing a guard. I think if you throw the guard, Jen and Brent are really happy. They're going to guard that guard and hope they only give up 2. So I like this call. I think you come in here and you give yourself a chance for a really big end, and I think it's hard for them to make anything that doesn't still give you at least a deuce. So
Weight's good.
they got to the right call,
Maybe
I
a
think,
little light.
and playing this with just like a back 12 kind of weight, I think, for Rylan. Really curling on him though.
Let's get that 5 low. Way low, way low.
That doesn't look like it leaves it very good, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You go there, and then it's a double for a bunch.
Not exactly the result they were looking for, but the way things kind of settled, it's still not a lot of great options for Jones and Lang.
Triple. Try to make
Oh yeah, it worked out pretty well actually.
Yeah. A lot of times, first end, you're going to hit that thick, and this is going to stay, this is going to bounce. That's not going to go, and that's not going to go.
Try to just hit and roll.
We could. We could play that and roll. Yeah, this is probably the shot.
Just hit and roll, yeah, okay. Firm?
I don't think you want to throw firm. If you're this, like, maybe just make the peel, give her the shot for three.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So just discussing there whether you could just play hit and roll here, but I think they're electing to play the double. So hit this hard and fairly thin and just make this double, and then you're going to leave Brittany trying to double for 3, and if she makes it, you give up 3, and if not, then I guess you're pretty happy. But I don't see a lot of better options than this.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right. The hit and roll, you'd have to be really precise. You could get it to overlap that shot stone just a little bit, so there is no chance for a double. But first end, I think, eliminating the reds is probably the right way to think about this.
Yeah, and there's a big difference between giving up 3 and giving up 4. If you don't make the roll quite right, you could leave her that same double, but for 4. So I think this is a smart call. Right out of the hand, though.
Probably pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Hit it probably thinner than they would have liked, but squirted 2 and half buried.
Yeah, she actually hit the center line rock first.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a shot to pick out that yellow for 3, but it's not easy.
In the 8 foot. So whatever weight you like, but I am good with if you want to throw a little bit less weight.
Yeah, I don't think they're worried about the 3 as much. You might be able to make this for 4, but I'm not sure you want to get too aggressive because you want to make sure you at least get 3. So I'd be tempted to just pick this.
Anything less than a quarter is good. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's do normal.
So you heard it there, looking for a quarter or less with normal weight just to pick the yellow. Yeah, Jennifer's double ended up in a pretty good spot. It made it as difficult as possible for Tran to get it out.
Yeah, a little lucky there. She overcurled that by a decent amount, and she actually hit the center line rock first and kind of went wick, tick, bang, and her shooter spilled back sideways sort of towards the center line and ended up partially buried and second shot, or shot rock maybe even. And so that's, I think, a better result than the call. So definitely a bit of a break there for Jan Jones in the first end here.
So last rock of the first end, Brittany Tran looking to pick the yellow. On off all the way down, makes contact, the yellow goes, and 3 on the board in the first for Tran and Kleider. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the second right after this.
The Canadian curling trials, a thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for, the podium just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
close.
Welcome back inside the Queen's Place Amera Center in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. Tran and Kleider on the board in the first with the big three. Here comes the opening shots of the second end.
We're little like, okay. Great weight. Maybe it's swooped in a touch more. Okay.
Slight over curl there from Tran, and that'll not the ideal opening move that we were talking about before. If you can lock that first one on, it really changes the complexion of the end.
Yeah, big time. And her weight was really good. She actually had Rylan curling that at one point, so just a little bit fooled there by how much that one moved.
Hard leg. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Curl, baby. Curl.
Such, huh? Very nice.
Pretty good. Would have loved that to curl
just because that first one, yeah, just because that first one wasn't made just right. Now the end is going to be a little less typical because now that stack going up the center line is now off the side of the button a little bit and gives you a few more options.
Line's good.
Okay.
And had that last one from Jen curled it a tiny bit more, then this opportunity wouldn't be there for Rylan Kleider, but as it stands, he has a chance to freeze in here and really cut the scoring area down here.
Top button.
Line's good, straight.
Top. T-line. T-line. T-line.
That intern, we saw Brittany's do it too. That intern is really warping there at the end. That looked like it had a ton of line, and then it just curled and died. The weight all came off it.
Okay.
Yeah, the hog line in, it looks like it's going sideways.
Okay, at least.
Yeah, it almost looks like they're losing handle a little bit too. I wonder if it's just a little bit fresh or if we're going to keep seeing that as the game goes on here.
Yeah, Becky. It's good. Back 12.
Little less.
Close. Get. Gotta go.
Weight's good.
Right to it. Really hard. Gotta go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Nice shot. Good.
Even with a little bit extra weight, you can tell that other side of the ice is quite a bit straighter. Good scrub there from Brent all the way down to make contact. Just looking across the ice, we've got... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just going to say, pretty good result. The problem is it's still two reds, like they're still sitting two and throwing into this massive pocket.
Yeah, I can go a bit.
Big opportunity here again for Rylan.
Yeah, got a big wall building at the back of the button.
Weight's good. T-line. 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 Top button. T. Top button. Top button. T.
Well placed, and it'll be tough to get that one out of there without a few shots.
On the nose. Okay. Okay.
Or you try to dead nut it here.
Everything goes and the button's just wide open.
Okay. Yeah, right on the nose.
What kind of weight?
Firm, I think.
It's
Can
edge
you get
on
there?
Edge at best.
Normal. Do you want me to hold?
Like, do you think this is squirting out?
I think it'll go a little bit.
It's just a little bit buried.
Okay. Do you want to just try to plant it so we have ours there?
You'll never plant it.
Okay.
You have to keep your shooter there somehow.
Okay. Normal?
Okay.
Brent Lang trying to hit this yellow essentially on the nose to get some action on the reds behind. Would like to keep his shooter right in front, as you heard.
Challenge here is that like he has to throw normal to move this far enough, but he can't quite see all of it. So to throw normal and get to the nose is a tall order as well.
Looking just to sneak by the guard. He does.
Okay.
Really good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it actually worked out fantastic. I didn't think he could get by that guard tight enough to do that, but it's I think it's the best possible result.
Draw.
You just threw it, so I don't mind.
He actually got across the nose a little bit and hit it a little on the low side.
This is kind of hard to get.
It's not easy to get that far, yeah.
And I'll just have this tap, so I don't mind.
Just finished my thought from earlier. 3 other games going on right now. Homan and Botcher against JON and Desjardins on sheet
I like
A.
a little more. I think because I'm going to be closer to sweep.
JON and Desjardins up 1-0 after 1. Zhang and Petrangelo up 2-0 on Martin and Laycock on sheet B. That game is also available on our YouTube channel. And sheet D, Walker and Myers up 2-0 on Papley and Van Amsterdam, which is also available on the Curling Canada YouTube channel. 3 games per draw, 3 draws a day. Lots of curling to watch. For scores and results, there's your link, curling.ca/scoreboard.
Hey, line's good.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Top 8. Top 4.
Right now.
Top 4.
Grill. Gotta curl.
I gotta go.
Curl. No, line's good. Line's good. Just gonna hear top 4. Line's good. Line's good. Hard, 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 hard.
It's a pretty good spot. It's a really good spot.
Heard it from Rylan right there. That's a pretty good spot, and I would tend to agree. I think he wanted it maybe an inch or 2 farther just to get tucked in behind that yellow, but where it is pretty close.
Yeah, it ended up pretty good. It's so buried that you can't use it you can't run it in or anything, and so yeah, would have loved to get that by, and then I think he might have been 3rd shot, but really a good result there for Rylan.
Curls the first end. We haven't really thrown on this side.
I think so.
Brent needed that to curl up just a little bit more. Doesn't make the run back, and again, sitting a couple with while they shoot. Life is good for Tran and Kleider at the moment.
It's good to be red.
I think you want to actually tap it this way. I know it looks tough with the yellow, but because then if you tap it here, I mean, chances of you leaving a triple are still slim. If you put it in line, you're fine. Okay. No, I think you got lots of room for air. Yeah, I think nose is okay. This is okay, and this is okay. Like, I know this looks impossible probably, but I think all options are good here, Brett. So.
So I'm just gonna give you like that T-line weight.
Yeah. Do you like it's pretty much draw to the button ice, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking the similar line that I gave on my first.
Yeah.
Again, nice of them to talk it through for us. Look for a little tap, trying to not give them the triple. But the other thing that always strikes me about mixed doubles is how fast the games move. Because you're only throwing 5 rocks per end, you really get to the end stages really quickly. And I think sometimes it catches me off guard when we're like, oh my God, we're already on our last rocks here.
Yeah.
I mean, as a player, I can confirm that it caught me off guard a few times too. I remember being at the Continental Cup and we hadn't played doubles in a long time, and we had decided on a shot, and we were standing down there, and of course the crowd all has headphones in, they can hear us, our mics, and I'm waiting for Colin to go down and throw it, and then finally he looks at me and he goes, you know, it's your shot, right?
Top 8.
And the whole crowd laughed, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm just an idiot. But it sneaks up on you because it's only the 5 rocks, and it just feels so fast.
Oh! Oh, yep! Hard! Hard!
Sit. Good shot. What?
Get 2 of them going.
See, that's about what they called, and as we said before, no easy way to get those reds moving.
Easier than just hitting this hard?
Yeah, I guess so. Just that goes onto there.
Does?
Or maybe not.
Maybe. This is there, but like probably stays there. You might score one, Jen.
Okay.
You might do this.
Right on the nose if I can.
No. Always high.
Yeah.
Like
3/4?
a third.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to do this and hit and roll here.
I just when you said hit on here.
Well, it's coming there. You can't jam this. Like
Right.
It's
Yeah.
a millimeter
Okay.
to stick it there.
Okay.
Actually,
Jennifer
might
gonna
be
try
possible to score.
Yeah, just trying to run this yellow into the red. If you can keep the yellow and maybe spin it in and get those reds going, it is possible that she could roll one in for one. Although I don't think it's easy, but I think it's there.
I think more often than not, you're giving up one, but I think
you're
if you only give up
confident?
one, based on how this has gone, you're probably pretty happy
This
with
might
that. If you
end up
somehow manage to score
We're gonna
one,
see some really
bonus.
bad things here.
Yeah, it's all going to matter where
All of
the
our
rock she
yellows
makes
are gonna be
contact with
included.
first. That top
Except you
yellow
hit the
is going to
spin,
spin
right?
forward,
If I
and
go
just
by, I make the hit
where
and
it comes to rest is going to be the
That's you
Too
got to
thin.
The kicker.
Top rock to try and hit the top rock.
Okay.
Third of a rock.
Okay.
See what happens.
last rock of the second. Jennifer Jones looking for a little bit of a miracle. Got it spinning forward, but not far enough. Red will take one. Another one on the board for Tran and Kleider. They'll lead 4-0. We'll take a quick break and be right back after this.
Don't forget the brooms.
Yep, you got it.
Come on up. Okay, well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Tran and Kleider lead 4-0 here. Starting at the third end at the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. I'm Brian Chick here with Chelsea Carey.
Wait, it's close now.
And so far, it's been, we said before, it's been good to be red. They have been forcing Jones and Lang into some tough spots.
Okay. Hey, Brett.
I think so, hey? That's behind the TV. Or do you like trying to freeze it?
There's three of the buttons. Yeah, just draw top of the button, see what happens.
Out turn?
Yeah, either turn's fine, but that's what I see.
Winner of this event will represent Canada at the World Championships later next year in end of April.
I thought a little
And based on those results, that could also turn into an Olympic berth. Canada hasn't nailed down the mixed doubles spot yet for the Olympics, so it will rely on those results at the World Championships. So a lot on the line here.
So this is that same side of the sheet that we saw really curling. It's the in turn coming home, and now as we're going away, it's the out turn. Just seems to be curling a lot more than the other side, and both teams getting a little bit fooled by it so far.
It shows you how much curl there is. The fact that they're clearing the guard by a good chunk on one side and still coming out the other by the time it comes to rest.
It's got to go a bit.
Yeah,
No, weight's good.
And all 4 of these players
T-line.
throw.
Top, no.
Brent has the
Just
least
top 4.
positive throw of the 4 of them,
Top
probably,
8.
but none of them are going to get a crazy amount of curl by the way they throw it, and we're still seeing that finish. So it's not the throws that's doing it, it's the spot on the ice.
Back 8.
Yeah.
Close.
That's gone.
Hard. 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 Okay, whoa. Yep. Roll it in if you can. Okay. That's not bad.
You heard Brent mention right out of his hand. I said that's gone, so don't know if that's or whether he just didn't quite get that positive to the broom, but he knew pretty quickly that it wasn't going to be the shot they wanted.
What's turn be like?
Yeah, basically right out of his hand, he said it, and Jen was still saying lines
easier,
closed, so
but-
he saw something she didn't see.
It'll just be a bit new.
Yeah.
Do you like here?
I like taking max. I think I can finish it in. Yeah.
Line's good.
Weight should be really good. 3,
Line's good.
2.5,
Saw
3.
Rylan there with a far more
3.
deliberate release, a little bit pokey right out to the
Just
broom.
a 2.
Yep, girl.
But I think on this surface you can get away with that.
High 2.
Hard. Yep. A little bit more. Whoa.
Yeah, Rylan has probably the most positive throw of all of them, but I think in general you'd see Brittany and Rylan get a little bit less curl than both Jen and Brent, but all good throws. But yeah, Rylan is super positive.
think you
He has
can
a little
almost
bit of
do
an
it with
outward motion, that little bit of a pop on release, as does Brittany.
Like back line.
Okay.
Or you double peel.
This is fine.
Back line.
Well, I need more ice than that if it's going to curl that much. Just 5 feet more than my last?
Yep.
So Rylan Kleider got that guard to the line he wanted to, but left it a little bit higher than he would have liked. So there is room for Brent to come around it. We hear backline weight. And the way this is curling, you are led to believe that there's certainly a chance to get all the way up to nose on this.
Curl.
This should be the straighter side of the sheet, though, so I'm not sure what happened to Brent's one before this, but this one's running a bit more like what we would have expected on this straighter side.
Yep, keep going, Jen. Keep going, Jen. Keep going, Jen. Good.
Okay.
Get a little low. It's all about the shooter, right?
Yeah.
Like, just board?
Okay.
They're looking for backline weight. I think that was probably just a little bit more than they intended and didn't quite catch the curl the way they
Board
wanted,
weight.
but
That looks good.
the lonely red in there right now, surrounded by the 3 yellows.
Do you like this line?
I'm seeing a shade less.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Weight's good.
Close. Clean, yep.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Yep. 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 Whoa. Close. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard.
Sit down.
Makes the hit and the roll, and I think that shot rock is super buried now.
It's not there. But here.
Yeah, you make a great shot, you get 1. You don't really have anything else, and we're going to run out of time.
We could try to tap that, but then they just go here. I think we go here.
You think it's draw the button?
Not quite, I don't think, but
You heard Brent mention the time clocks. Each team starts with 22 minutes of thinking time, and if you take a few long conversations early on, that can get chewed up pretty quick.
Yeah, and Jen and Brent have been in trouble a lot, so it's hard not to want to talk through what your options are. You have to, but at the same time, you always got to be keeping an eye on that clock.
Line's perfect.
I think I like it.
Bit of room. It's on this yellow. Curl. Curl. Curl, 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 curl. Curl. Oh. Sorry, Brent.
Maybe got fooled on his first ones and overcompensated.
Yeah, is this easier now?
It's just like so tight to that
Yeah.
now with the curl on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his first one really fooled them because this, like I said, this is the straighter side of the sheet, and I would think they would know that. But his first one just jumped right out of his hand and was gone, and I think that they keep expecting there to be more curl than there is because of that. Second and his third one both under curled a bit.
Yeah, the angle shouldn't be there. And it's always going to come back to here too. So yeah, you're good. Yeah, I like that.
We have to go a little wider than what we have there.
Yeah, just a touch wider. Yeah.
So I think speed should be still okay.
I think mid, yeah, speed should be similar, but.
If I give you back 4, back 8 in this pack, it should come up top 3, I think, like back 4 or so.
Yeah, I think maybe a 4-foot difference. So back 4 is going to be good, yeah. I like that. Go ahead, Brett. Middle 12, yeah. It'll come in there for you.
So with her last shot of the third, Brittany Tran trying to lob another freeze to the side of the button here and leaving Jennifer probably just a draw to the pin through a tough port. So
Wait's good. Line only.
Tran
Line
looks like
only.
her mission accomplished.
Line's good! Line's good! Line straight! Yep! Hard!
Hey, girl.
And well done. Not quite frozen, but second shot, and now the button is your only option, really.
I gotta be very tight to that one.
Second and third, I think. Looks like they might be sitting 3. Really well placed there by Brittany, well swept.
I don't think there's anything easier. That doesn't help you now. You gotta be really tight to the guard. Yeah.
Look at there's a good look at the port she has to navigate. Probably has to get pretty close to that outside yellow on the left. Just scrape by that with a little bit of finish to get a good piece of the button for 1.
So same line as mine.
Yeah.
I've moved that guard a bit.
Yeah, they do know this, and Brent moved that guard over just a touch. So if she's on the exact same line as him, I think she makes it.
It would have been good. Not, yeah.
No, 3 for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's heavy.
Yeah. Well.
Last rock of the third coming from Jennifer Jones, and doesn't seem too pleased with it out of her hand.
Curl! Curl!
It's 2 for sure. Gonna have a look, and by that reaction, it's 3 red. Tran and Kleider with a big lead over Jones and Lang. Take a quick break and be right back.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, Don't 1,000 rocks for the podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
A 3 on the board for Tran and Kleider makes this one 7-0. We do often talk about the big point shifts, the swings back and forth in mixed doubles, but 7-0 early on is going to be tough to fight back from for Jones and Lang. You see the power play go into effect here.
Yeah, you don't usually see the power play used this early, but you're in a bit of a desperate situation, like you said, down 7-0. It's not out of reach in mixed doubles, but by any stretch, you see a lot of 3s and 4s with the power play, and that's what Jen and Brent need now to get themselves back in this game.
Yeah, you sometimes see the power play used to create a little more offense, a little more larger scoring area. Brittany Tran playing the tick and pushing that to the back of the house. It'll stay in play, so somewhat successful. Left the guard up there, though.
I kind of like guarding it for now.
Middle 4.
Reminder, the power play can be used once per game by each team. As long as you have the hammer, you can call that anytime.
Okay.
Can you clean it?
Sure, it's heavy.
Grab off, grab off.
Touch
Curl.
It. Touch it. Good.
I thought I took lots of ice, I'm sorry.
Where'd you throw that?
I thought close to edge.
Jennifer was just about to over curl, but got a little bit of a rub off that red to straighten it out and keep it in the way.
Yeah, she said she thought she had a lot of ice, so again, surprised by that.
Wait till be there.
That's the same min turn we were talking about before, but sometimes when you cross the center line, it doesn't necessarily have the same pattern where it'll keep curling, but that sure did.
Weight's good. We're going around?
Yeah, I think so, don't you?
Yeah.
So Rylan Kleider just pops one on the button and says, you're going to have to deal with that at some point. We're not going to play your game around that corner. And Jennifer and Brent say, well, we've got one guard up there, or two. We got to use them if we want looking for a big score.
Yeah, the right call for both teams, I think. For Rylan, there's probably not much need to do anything other than that. Just put it in there and hope for the best. And then for Jen and Brent, you can't hit that yet. You can't. You got to try to set up your 3 around this corner guard here. Got to go to get this one there. It looks like it's going to get there.
Nice shot.
Go along. Straight back. It's worth the straight back, I think.
That was my thought.
Yeah. I kind of like the in still.
Okay.
With that. Just because I threw this in that last game. Yeah, I think across and try to roll the shooter, yeah.
So we're looking for the run back here from Rylan Kleider. Really need to make some noise here.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Just needed to curl up an inch more to get those back yellows moving, and finally a bit of an opportunity here for Jones and Lang. They can get another yellow and spread those all out and potentially have a shot for a few at the end of this round.
I think they're looking to just guard it for now, which I think is probably the call. If you put another one in, you're probably going to leave a double for Ryland Kleider or a hit and roll. If you just throw a guard here, they've got to deal with it. They've got to either throw a freeze or try the run back again, and maybe you have maybe you set up your 3 that way.
And this still looks like a ton of ice, but we have seen them curling quite a bit, especially towards the wings there.
Yeah, this is the same ice Brent had on his first one, so looking for basically the same shot with just a few feet less weight.
They're tight on line.
What? You don't have to guard it perfectly either because of that red guard that is still covering the outturn side of those 2 Yellowstones. So
It's got to curl a bit.
Yeah, looks like we got to guard it first.
Keep going. Okay, you're good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too tight.
Do that one more time. Yeah.
Their shot over our back.
Yeah. Okay, then I like the run.
So, well executed by Brent Lang, and you'll see Ryland take on that same run back.
Okay, if I hit it in the same spot this time, then it's made now, with it being over a little bit.
Yeah. We got it.
Oh, whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Yep. Whoa, good, good.
Knows it. Is your
A
last,
little bit
right?
of a bad break there. They made contact, but less jammed the yellow. Now spreads them out and leaves the guard up in the way.
yeah, definitely a little bit unlucky there. Really close to being good and turned out pretty bad. So opportunity here for Jen and Brent.
Control?
Yeah, you rolling broom side?
Yeah.
Does that jam matter?
Nope.
For sure?
Yep.
Okay. Probably want to roll it right buried then, eh?
Yeah.
Brent looking to hit and roll behind the guards. Maybe clip the second red on the way, although that's not necessary.
Yeah! Hard! Hard on the roll! Gotta go! Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go! Nice shot. You made me doubt myself on the jam, but I was pretty sure.
Yeah. If you can roll it right in front is...
I think that was his intention.
Just like...
Control?
Yep.
Never hurts to double check.
Just a little bit on the
No, absolutely. You had to be sure.
We'll just come up
it was a really important question.
You got it, Brett. Nice control here. Good weight.
Brittany Tran opting for the open hit, which basically conceding 3.
Whoa, 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 straight. Whoa, whoa.
What a girl. Great shot.
Can I jam it?
And that roll makes the takeout a little
jam
trickier.
it? No.
Jam's no good here.
Yeah, that's the best she could do, I think, rolling to there. At least make this a little bit tougher out there. Can't dead stuff this jam.
I think it'll run like mine just did, won't it?
That's what I think, yeah.
So trying to get themselves back into the game. Last shot for Jennifer Jones and Brent Lang, looking for a just off nose hit. And it jams, but will roll far enough. 3 points on the board for yellow. That'll make it 7-3 going into halftime. We're going to take a few minutes break. We will be back with the second half after about 5 minutes. We'll see you soon.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
Jennifer Jones and Brent Lang take advantage of their power play, put 3 on the board, stop the bleeding, but they still have some work to do here in the second half of this contest at the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. I'm Brian Chick here with Chelsea Carey, and we are tuned in for the second half, fifth end action here.
Quick switch here. It looked, yeah. My bad.
They were saying that looked a little funny. Something was off about that. Yes, the team with the hammer gets the rock at the back of the button, and the guard goes to the team throwing first.
So if we want to play the chip, we can. Yeah.
Jen and Brent were all excited. They're drawing us to 2 all of a sudden.
I got back 8. I don't think it's that crazy. Back 4, back 8.
Clean.
Back 8, back 8.
Yeah.
Back 8.
Whoa. Clean.
Back 8, back 12.
Whoa, curl. Curl, curl, curl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hard, 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 hard.
Nice shot.
First shot.
Nicely done by Brittany Tran. Push that rock behind the tee line.
We gotta go here.
Another reference by Brent there to the clock. Jen talking about options, Brent saying we gotta go, so I'm not sure what their time is sitting at, but he's not super comfortable with it. He thinks it's a little bit tight, so trying to play a bit of a hurry up offense.
We're there.
Okay, whoa. Yeah!
Back 4.
Whoa! No, you're good. Whoa, it's got to curl a bit.
If you're Jones and Lang, how aggressive do you have to be here? Are you happy stealing one, or are you trying to go for a bigger number?
I think that
you like to run.
Stealing 1 is the minimum.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, the thing with doubles is you're sort of selling the farm anyway. That's just kind of how it's structured. So I don't know that it changes much about their approach, but I think you're trying to steal.
This has to be the straight peel in mind, obviously, too. Just trying to touch our red, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ah, whoa. Curl.
Which turn do you want?
Split center.
With Brent making that first freeze pretty perfectly, they've already looked like they're in good shape to steal that one if they can just make a few guards.
Weight's good, halfway.
It's got to curl a bit.
Sorry, you said higher than that.
Yeah, it's looking really good for the 1 right now. I don't, depending on how this goes, I think you're going to see Ryan again try to throw this. He wasn't playing a straight field there. He was hoping to make some noise, but that was the pro size miss. And so I imagine you're going to see something similar here. You can see this whole red now, though.
Yeah, that one didn't quite curl up enough, and you can see that red for the short run back if you want it.
There. Make a choice here. My gut still says this. You okay with that? Or are you seeing that you like the tap a bit more? Just if.
Well, I think you can play the tap with like a bit of weight, but.
If the tap is made, it's really, really good. Don't get me wrong. I say if the tap is made, it is really, really good.
I just think we have a good opportunity right now with that, and it's like wide open. If he puts a better guard on, then it's going to be harder. Like if he makes it tighter, we can't get around it either way, but right now we can.
We should always have this way though, I think, to draw a freeze tap.
Okay.
Let's go one more run.
Okay.
One more run.
Little discussion whether they play the run back or the tap on the open red, opting for the run back.
Whoa! I overcooked it.
And you heard Ryland say they overcooked it. Just a little too much sweeping, holds it a little too straight, and does not curl up the inch they need. So you will see Brent Lang throw up that similar guard, maybe hoping to curl it another inch or two towards the center line or across the center.
We're a little heavier.
Okay, whoa then. Gonna need a little finish here at the end. Little curl at the end.
It's definitely a foot farther, 2 feet farther.
Gotta curl a bit, just let it work. Not yet. There you go. You can go. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Nice.
And mission accomplished there. This time it's covering just a piece of that red,
Like I'm
but
seeing
still
like the,
mostly available.
Back C to back 4.
And Riley and Clyde are opting to ignore that, and it looks like they're just going to draw right in on top and freeze on that yellow.
This is a gutsy call. I don't dislike it, but the scoreboard says you could still be hitting here if you wanted to be. If you make this, everything goes away. You take the whole end away.
Felt a little light.
Definitely high reward, but it's also a little risky.
Gotta go.
Yeah, hard then. Gotta be here.
Weight's getting close now.
Good.
Weight's good now.
Line's good.
Weight's really good now. Gotta go a bit.
Hey, yep. Line's good, line's good, line's good.
Gotta go to bump it.
Just for weight, just for weight.
Gotta go.
Go, 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 go.
Okay.
Pretty good, but I don't think he moved it far enough to be shot. That yellow is still counting.
Hey, yep. Line's good, line's good, line's good.
Gotta go to bump it.
I agree, but it does the trick. I mean, if you give up a steal of 1, you're not devastated, and there should be something to try to move that. You only have to tap that 2 inches to end up shot stone, and it takes away that other. It completely negates that other yellow at the back of the button there. So mission mostly accomplished.
Would you like
for
that
Riley
better?
Fighter,
That's what I was thinking, but just so precise.
Yeah, well.
We need precise. Do you like that?
Sure.
And there's no way Jennifer can guard everything here. You're either going to have the tap on the reds or the same intern tap that Rylan just threw. So, like you said, that does give them some options, and worst case is a steal of 1.
What?
I thought light, but line's good. Room. It's running.
It's really good.
Line's good. Yep, whoa. Line's good. It's got a curl. It's got a curl. Hard curl.
Good try, Dan. This way has a more natural angle, I would say, but like if you threw a tap, this way's still there. Both are good, right? Just saw theirs come in.
Like back 4, back 8?
Yeah, back 4, back 8 is good.
I'm surprised that they're playing this way, even though we've just seen it a couple times. It seems to me that the red-yellow tap is a lot easier, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it does look easier to me too, but I wonder if they just are a little bit less familiar with that
back
path.
4 is plenty.
They've thrown this path most of the
back
end.
8 is perfect.
That's the only thing I can think, because to me, it does look like an easier shot for 1 with that turn, but you can hit that.
I've got actually pretty good speed here. Yeah.
You could throw even hack if you wanted to, and the red's not going to spin anywhere. So.
Yep. My thoughts exactly, and but I'm not the one throwing it. So Brittany Tran looking just to tap.
Just
move.
back 4.
Line's good.
Back 4.
Shot rock back by an inch or 2. Score their 1.
Roll! Hard! 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 Right to it! Go, go, go! Hard, hard, hard!
Okay. Yeah,
and it does not come up for them. Steal of 1 on the board. So Jones and Lang fighting their way right back into this one. 7-4. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a minute.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
A steal on the board gets Jones and Lang right back into this one. Down 3 with 3 to play. This game is certainly still undecided, especially in mixed doubles where steals of 2 and 3 can pop up out of nowhere.
The line's good. Got a curl. Keep going. Keep going.
Tran and Clyde are using their power play now, and they're going to try to use it a little bit differently than Jones and Lang.
Yeah.
They're thinking of it as more of a defensive play.
Yeah. Got it, Brett.
Even if they can score a single or a deuce here, that really makes it difficult for Jones and Lang. So they're looking for conservative points here.
But might be close on this path. T back 4.
I'm surprised they called it this early. I might have waited. If you could, even if you give up a steal here and then you played it in the next end and you guarantee yourself the point, or if you were able to score 1 or 2 here with a regular end and then you save it for the 8th end. But yeah, definitely a defensive play. It is quite effective as a defensive play because you at least have a path to the button. Where in traditional mixed doubles where everything goes to the middle, you very likely don't have that. It ends up that way a lot. So it's a very good play defensively in the sense that if you get a 2 out of it, great, but you're always at least going to have a shot for 1 unless there's some sort of egregious miss.
Line's good. Line's good. Yeah, line's great. Little finish would be great. Little finish. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. What do you think the plan is here?
Straight peel?
Yeah, I think so.
Chen asking, what do you think the plan is? That would be in reference to how aggressive are you playing for a steal here? Do you keep guarding this and hopefully you can steal one and risk giving up maybe 2 or 3? Or at some point do you draw to sit 2 and take your force?
And what would your take on that be? I would think you have to go hard for your steal here.
Even if it overcurls,
I think so too.
Can't leave that chase through the hole.
Just a reminder, coming up at 7:30 local, 6:30 Eastern, we'll have another game for you tonight with the Cotter combo against the Lot combo. The father-daughter versus husband and wife. That will be our
all in the family
premiere game at 7:30 tonight, Atlantic time. So do the math based on your own time zone.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Looks like it needs to curl
a lot.
lot.
It does. It needs to curl. Yep, keep going. Keep going. You're good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You're good. Shot.
Just try to run it.
Yeah, it's just you're always leaving it.
Well, if you play this, should go across to there.
I don't want to plant that.
Yeah, might be the risk you need to take though. Like either way, we want to move that one, right?
I don't think so. I think I have a wide open zone.
Okay. Yeah. If you're good with that too. Play the peel and
or you try the chase, and if you.
I don't have the chase. It's too buried for me.
Okay, then I think just rip.
Just rip.
Good little discussion there about whether or not they take on the run back or whether it's a straight peel.
I'm 100% bought into the rip. I'm going to throw one thing. What if I hit it 7/8 on this side and we chip it through the hole and roll our red basically underneath their yellow corner?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I won't, it's pretty close to this to peel anyway, so I'll throw it very smart here.
So he's throwing the peel with the potential of the sneaky run back.
Yep.
Whoa, I'm not so sure it's that close. I'm not, okay. He's going to get away with it. I don't love thinking that way in the hat because those are two very different shots. He said that it wasn't what it was. Like if you just miss that run back and leave your shooter there and then they wrap again, it's disaster. Like it's so bad. So I think it ended up being the right thing because he did just end up feeling it. But yeah, I didn't love that. That's where his brain was personally.
Yeah, when you're trying to hit potentially 7/8, if you ever just over curl by that last eighth and you run back and nut it, then all of a sudden advantage Jones and Lang. Anyway, crisis averted, straight peel made, and Brent's just going to throw that guard right back up again.
Line's good. If anything, a little tighter, but no, it's good. It's running, actually. It's running. Line's good. Clean.
Same speed.
Okay, clean. Stay with it. We're going to have to get it to curl a bit.
Hair heavier, if anything.
Okay, yeah. Whoa.
You got to bury it, though. You got to get it covered.
Go. You're good. You're good. Good. Shoot. Okay.
Now you might see Ryland take on the run back because it is quite a bit shorter and a little more makeable.
Yeah, I definitely like it now. I didn't hate the run back on his last one, but I just think you have to pick one or the other, not
and it'll probably touch our back red, but hopefully we'll be sitting one after.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is good. Yeah. Okay, I like it. And I gotta throw the same turn, same spot, so.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
You got it.
Clean. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Okay.
Yep.
Just over curls on him a little bit, jams the run back, and more importantly, leaves the guard up high. Something else for Jennifer and Brent to play with all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue, that the guard stayed there. The stuff, it's still better because it gives Brittany more room to the button, to the forefoot in theory, but because that guard's there, Jen can make this really good now, and now it's against two. So pressure goes on Brittany a lot more than it would have. That's a little unlucky for Ryland there, but probably the worst case scenario.
A little free.
Heavy. Get off. Line's good. Room. Still room.
Okay, we're all there.
Line's good.
Little heavy.
Then whoa. Line's good.
That's a good shot, Jen. Very nice.
Nicely done there by Jen. No need for sweepers when you throw it perfect, right?
She gave Brent a break on that one. A little deeper than they would have liked it, but it is fully buried. So again, it's just about putting some pressure on Brittany Tran here.
Yeah, and you heard Brittany say a couple shots ago, I'm always going to have the draw to the forefoot here. So she's fully prepared to make this and has kind of had it in the back of her mind for at least a few shots now that this is what was going to be the end result.
You got it.
If they can put a point on the board, that'll give them a 4-point lead with 2 ends to play, and that's got to be a pretty comfortable situation to be in. So with the last shot of the 6th, looking for a piece of the forefoot.
Okay, T.
I like that.
T-line.
Good.
Back 4.
Oh, you well then. Whoa, if you're up.
Back 4.
Line's good. Line's good.
Rylan just escorting this one in right to the top of the button, right to the tee line. A point on the board for Tran and Kleider. They'll take an 8-4 lead into the 7th right after this quick break.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
Mine's good.
Welcome back to Liverpool, Nova Scotia for the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. 2 ends to play here, barring overtime. Brittany Tran and Rylan Kleider with an 8-4 lead over Jennifer Jones and Brent Lang.
Top 4, outside side.
Sure, yeah, I like it.
Both power plays have been used, so we're back to traditional come around the center guard play.
Definitely have enough room. Line's good. Line's good. Bit of room. Line's great. It's got to curl a bit.
Yeah, it does have to curl. Curl. That's a good spot, Jen.
Spot 4.
As is so often the case, these opening rocks just have to be set up just so, get those angles just right, and usually after a few shots, one team always has the advantage just based on those inches and those angles.
Oh, can't bump on this line.
Top
curl up
T.
here. Curl.
Yeah, it's heavy precision early in these ends of mixed doubles with setting up those angles, and then usually the team that ends up in worse shape starts blasting stuff. But for Jen and Brent can't afford to be that team right now. They need to be the team in a better spot because they don't want to be blasting down as many points as they are.
Do you like freezing here?
No.
Think you try with the intern. Just try to chisel that over a bit.
Okay.
T-line. Line's good. Line's good.
Like 2.
Can't.
Yeah, you'd think Jones and Lang need at least 2 here to give themselves a reasonable shot. And this one, if well placed, could go a long way to achieve that.
Come here for now.
What about it? Is there any runbacks that are good?
Can't hear you.
Any runbacks that are good?
Not really.
No.
Unless if you. But then that's
What about-
coming on this. I don't really like the run.
What about planting our red here for now, too? Is that any good or is it too early?
You have to make sure you're off. I thought it was too early. I kind of like coming here for now. Even if you're here, that's okay.
They just have this shot to sit a bunch. Or if they run it back.
Okay,
What if we peel?
Yeah.
You good with that?
Okay.
It's either the peel or a red, so. It's either the peel or a red, I think, so.
Okay.
You good with the peel, though?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go.
I like the peel. I think this is the right call. They talked about making a play in the house. I think it's a shot too early. I like peeling for now and then see where you're at.
Yeah, even with the guard out of the way, you're still going to have, you would have two options on either the freeze on the left side or the tap on the right side, but it looks like Brent's going to try to make a play on that and maybe get both reds out of there.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Okay, let's try it.
Oh, opting for the draw.
In-turn freeze here on that red, I would guess.
Right, okay.
Aren't they?
Yeah. So I think we got to move that or throw the guard.
Right there with the tip. I agree. Yeah, so what are you trying to do? Yeah, we can't leave this.
And then it just hooks here.
No, it's not really there. It is, but it's close to netting it.
Give it a go.
I don't know. What do you like? Let's make a call. Dead on the nose and just chisel that and roll frozen.
Which turn do you like?
I think it's an out-turn shot.
Take this shot.
So after a bit of discussion, looking to tap the yellow, get a chunk of the red and spill it into the pile. Leave your shooter right on the center line, and it could be sitting a few after this.
Wait's real good.
Okay, clean. Clean. Curl.
Wait's perfect.
Clean. Yes. Yes. Hard. Hard. You gotta go.
Get off there.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get it like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you might
No
see all four of
hesitation
these
from
yellows
Claytor.
fly in a minute.
Yeah, I think the second one doesn't go too far unless you get it spinning sideways, but you can get three of them probably for sure.
Probably looking like
maybe.
thick half is even close, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably spins onto that red, but does it come up off of it after is the question, I guess. But
I
some ground
expect this one to have a little pepper on it.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
My shot still?
Just
Even if we long, like just get it through the hole and stay.
Kind of wait, board.
needed to hit it just a hair thicker, and you would have got more of that second shot, but I still don't think it was going too far.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was far off of the best he could have done. Yeah, a hair thicker gives you a chance, but still a pretty good result.
Clean! Yep!
Cured it.
No, sorry. Clean!
It's got a curl mile.
Yeah, got a curl. Got a curl, got a curl. Go, 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 go! It's just so much weight.
That's my first thought too, yep. I still like this, I'm just looking. But yeah, let's go with that. Quarter rock, you bet. Let's do it.
Anything else?
I like this, Britt. No, this is good.
Here?
Yep.
Do you have a hair more on this side?
Brittany Tran looking for a quarter rock double, maybe even triple, and at least eliminate the big end possibility for Jones and Lang.
You might get an inch of curl kind of thing if fast comes. So. got it, Brett. Good peel.
Oh, Pearl. Oh, straight, 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 hard! Hard! Hard, 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 hard!
Got it, girl.
Double made, loses the red, but no big deal. The mission was to not give up 3 or 4, and looks like it'll be a draw for 2 for Jennifer Jones.
Got it, girl.
Yeah, again, I think that's as close to as good as she could have done. I don't know that hitting it any thinner would have resulted in much of a different outcome there. So really nice shot by Brittany with the pressure on.
And Jennifer Jones looking for a good piece of the 8-foot for a deuce. She's probably made about 10,000 of these in her career, so I like her chances.
On the conservative end, yeah.
Right to the pin. 2 on the board for Jones and Lang. They will trail by 2 with the 8th end coming up. We'll be back after a short break.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
One end left to play in regulation here. Jennifer Jones and Brent Lang trailing 8-6 to Brittany Tran and Rylan Kleider. Tran and Kleider have the hammer and the lead. Always a good position to be in.
Hard light! Hard light!
Quick look at the scoreboard around the rink. Homan and Botcher up 6-2 going into the 8th over GNS and Desjardins. Zhang and Petrangelo, trail 4-3 to Martin and Laycock, and Walker and Myers up 5-4 on Papley and Van Amsterdam, and they are just beginning the 8th end as well. So lots left to be decided in these last few minutes. For all the scores and results, check out curling.ca/score.
Little bump!
Because we're both tight on time. Like, they should lose whatever. Our clock is running again. Our clock ran during your shot, so we're just, yeah. And now it's running more.
Our clock ran while you guys were in control.
Yeah, well.
We lost time and reached first.
What did we have at the beginning and the end? We should have 0 time gone. 156 or something? Brent, what do we have at the beginning of this end?
I don't know, they should have it written down.
Just a little mistake with the time clocks. As we discussed earlier, they were worried early on about how much time they had left, and this being the last end, they don't want to waste any more seconds.
Just like the measuring of the draws, if somebody's probably going to be out.
Thank you, because we're both tight, so it's a...
It wouldn't be any if the players measured, because there'd be two teams in there saying, yeah, agreed, write it down.
What do you like?
To Jennifer's point was that because they went first, they wouldn't have wasted any thinking time on their first shot, and their clock should be exactly what it was at the end of the last end, but it was still running while other shots were being played. So I'm just trying to get that corrected.
I say about 4 feet.
Back button?
What?
Back button.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Hey, Rylan, deal with it after I'm in the fucking hack, okay? I don't want to talk to you right now. Believe it or not. I don't want to talk to you either, Dean. Well, he's talking to me. I'm in the hack trying to shoot in the last end of the game. He said to you, you guys get a free shot. Who is he talking to? You? Yeah, they fucked up. I agree. We can fix it after. Back button?
Yeah.
Obviously, a little more chatter going on before this rock comes.
Yeah, these are tough situations because it does need to get fixed, but you also don't want to completely stop the game in the middle of the last end. So you're trying to just throw it and deal with it after, but then people are talking about it still, and it just gets a little bit tricky. So Brett not very happy, and I don't blame him. So hopefully he got his head to a good place before he threw this.
It's okay.
Feel the center line one?
Want to rip?
Yeah. I don't think there's much else, is there?
What turn?
I'm seeing the out turn is peel it that way. There's nothing different, right?
Huh?
I don't think there's anything else to throw.
Not really. You got it.
It's clean. Clean.
Once again, Tran and Kleider just trying to play for the conservative end. Don't need to get anything
hard out.
Crazy. Gets the double peel and the roll.
Probably got to just freeze on the nose
Certainly
now.
makes it tough now to generate a multiple steal.
Same kind of thing. I just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, really well done there by Rylan. Takes away all of the opportunities basically for Jen and Brent. So they're gonna need a few perfect freezes and a few misses here.
Talk to the officials, Dean. It's fucked. I agree.
Line's good. A little bit. Hard line.
Brent trying to put that guard back up. They're going to need one if they can execute that steal.
Okay, that's fine.
I never picked that yellow one here.
I don't think so,
No.
but
Just a straight.
you got it.
Same shot here.
You hear Rylan say same shot. Just try to pick off the guard and keep making those yellows disappear.
Clean.
Need ice, and I got to throw it hard and hope.
Line's great. Yep. Yep.
Mine only.
Hard. You're by. Hard. No, you're by. Sorry.
It's gotta stop.
Okay. Ah.
Stay underneath.
Good.
Pretty good. That was actually the call, trying to use those rocks as a guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, take advantage of that stagger, made famous by Bruce Lonis.
Yes, the famous Daisy 3.
Yeah, if you can use that stagger in the forefoot and hide one in the back of the house, but it went a little bit deep, and unless if Rylan Kleider can put a red one in the top of the house somewhere where there doesn't line up a triple, it should basically be the nail in the coffin here.
Clean. Yep. Hard!
At least throwing a little bit of weight on it. Trying to pick the yellow.
Time.
I thought his first indication was that he was going to throw the draw in there.
That's fine. Right on the nose.
I like that better. I didn't love the pick.
I just thought if we could spread them, that would be better.
Yeah. Just to avoid a catcher, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't roll that way.
No.
This doesn't sting.
Yeah.
It's right on the nose with control.
Okay.
This will come back here, and your shooter stays there. That's pretty good.
Okay. Do you like the outturn then?
I do, yeah.
Here? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you threw the draw that they indicated, the chances are slim that you could ever make it really difficult to even sit 2, let alone 3. But by making it 4 in there now, Jennifer can make a little short run. The back one will roll a little bit, and Brittany conceivably could be throwing at 3 with her last shot.
I think so. You threw this, remember?
Yeah.
It just kind of curled a little bit.
It'll curl a little bit. You have to curl it.
Just kind of all you're looking for here for Jen and Brent. That's the best you could hope for. Make her throw against 3, hope she rolls out or something, and then go to the extra end. I mean, that would be a huge win. It's going to leave Brittany Tran probably a wide open nose hit, but you have to be hoping for misses for Jen and Brent right now.
That's good.
Clean.
Yeah.
Yep. Whoa.
Remember, this game was 7-0 at one point, so the fact that it will come down to the last rock is pretty impressive.
Yep.
And throwing against the loss.
Good shot, Jen. Yeah.
Here.
Yep.
And she will be throwing against the loss, but like you said, it's a
I
pretty
saw mine
straightforward
here, and it
nose
just
hit.
came up a little bit.
Anywhere near the nose should be good enough.
Yeah, she doesn't even have to nose it. She just has to not roll out of the 12-foot. So she's got some margin for error here.
Call their time though. Okay. Yeah, it'll come up here nice, just nice control weight. You got it there, Britt.
Last shot of the 8th end, looking for a nose hit and
Maybe
the
a little
win.
down.
Brittany Tran,
Weight's
Rylan
good.
Kleider trying to knock off Jones and Lang.
Clean. Clean.
Gotta love that clean call. It usually means it's pretty good. Right on the beak. Red takes 1. And Tran and Kleider improve to 2-0. Jones and Lang drop to 1-1. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. We'll be back tonight at 7:30 Atlantic time. That's 6:30 Eastern with Cotter and Cotter versus Lot and Lot. I'm Brian Chick here with Chelsea Carey. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you later tonight.